to my channel and welcome to another book haul, you guys. I am excited, you already know. Okay, so today I'm going to open up some book mail that I received that I bought myself. Again, I bought some more books off of Pangobooks. If you watched my last book haul that I uploaded, you would know that I bought a lot of books off of Pangobooks. If you missed out on that video, I will leave a link down below. I will also leave a link down below to my bookshelf organization video where I build my cute little book nook area here in my room. I now have my own personal library that I am very, very proud of. So I will also leave a link down to that video as well. Definitely check it out. Really, really fun videos. I'll also leave a playlist to all of my book related hauls down below as well. So definitely check out those videos, you guys. So like I said, I ordered some books off of Pangobooks. If you are not familiar with Pangobooks, Pangobooks is an online bookstore where you can sell and buy used books or even brand new books. And so I bought a bunch of books off of Pangobooks. Like all these books that I picked out were like anywhere from like $2 to like $8. And I just went crazy. I went crazy. Like I said, I ended up buying like 100+ books because they were such a good deal. I just couldn't resist. So I have one box here that I just have not opened yet. Some of the boxes I couldn't resist and I went ahead and opened them because, like I said, I just couldn't resist not opening some of them. And then some of them I didn't open so I can unbox them on camera with you guys, such as this box. They are all individually wrapped, which is just super, super sweet. I love this when they take the time to just individually wrap the books to make sure that they get here in pristine condition. I love that. So far, I'm really, really impressed with Pangobooks and the Pango sellers on there. I have gotten, you know, like free bookmarks, loads of pom-poms. If you watched my last Pango book haul, you would know what I'm talking about. Check out that video, guys. Hilarious. Check out that video. But anywho, I thought I would unbox these books with you guys. So even though I bought all these books and I know what I bought so many books that I don't know what I bought. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to unbox these together, you guys. It's going to be like a surprise for me and you because, like I said, I bought so many books that I don't really remember what I bought. So yeah, stay tuned to the end of this video because I am going to be scanning all of my books into my app with my library scanner. If you watched my bookshelf organization video, then you would know that I bought myself a library scanner and I am in love. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bookshelf organization with you guys. How fun is that going to be? Okay, let's get into these books, you guys, because we don't need this video to be longer than it needs to be. Okay. Ooh, first few books here are the Nevermore books, which I have been waiting to pick up these books for some time now. And when I seen these for like $4 each, I just could not pass these up. And look at these books. They are like in pristine condition. And I got them for $4 and original price is $8.99. So that is a really good deal. So I'm not sure which is first in the series. I want to say it's like a 3 to 4 part series. Don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. But we have Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow. Very beautiful. So these are some middle grade books. So pretty. We have this one, The Wondersmith, The Calling of Morgan Crow. Again, I'm not sure which one is first in the series. I'm pretty sure Nevermore is the first one in the series. And then I'm not even sure if this is the second or the third book. But basically, this is about Morgan, who blamed for all local misfortunes. She has a curse that dooms her to die at midnight on her 11th birthday. And as she awaits her fate, she meets a man named Jupiter North, who whisks her away into the safety of a secret magical city called Nevermore. And in Nevermore, Morgan must complete 4 dangerous trials against hundreds of other children, or she'll have to confront her deadly fate. So that sounds super, super good. So yeah, this is the sequel to this book. So this is the first one and this is the second one in the series. But how stunning is this cover, you guys? I love my middle grade books. I also have a section on my bookshelf that is dedicated to middle grade books. I just love middle grade books. I feel like they just transport you into a whole different universe than like YA does. So I definitely had to pick these up. So I'm really, really excited for those. So it looks like there's like 2 books per little bundle here. So exciting! Okay, so first up we have The Castle of Tangled Magic by Sophie Anderson, best-selling author of The Girl Who Speaks Bear, and illustrated by Sarah Sunderland. So look at this cover, you guys. It is so stunning. And again, this is a middle grade book, and I feel like middle grade books, the cover art is always just so stunning and beautiful and unique. Like, I absolutely love middle grade books. So I'm not sure if these books are connected because I also have The House with Chicken Legs by Sophie Anderson, illustrated by Eliza Panganelli, and cover illustration by Melissa Castrillion. So I'm not sure if these are connected or if these are just like two separate books. But I believe this is kind of like a retelling of Baba Yaga. Yes. So let's go ahead and read this one. So it says, Marinka dreams of a normal life where her house stays in one place long enough for her to make friends. But her house has chicken legs and moves on without warning. For Marinka's grandmother is Baba Yaga, who guides spirits between this world and the next. Marinka longs to change her destiny and sets out to break free from her grandmother's footsteps, but her house has other ideas. Definitely sounds really, really good. So this kind of follows the Baba Yaga telling. This is the granddaughter of Baba Yaga. And so, yeah, definitely had to pick this up. I cannot wait to read this. And then we have The Castle of Tangled Magic. When 13-year-old Aaliyah steps through a magical doorway, she discovers another land. A land tangled by magic, where hope is lost and a scheming wizard holds all the power. Soon Aaliyah learns that she is destined to save this land, but with time running out and her new friends and family in danger, she must search for the magic within herself to save everything and everyone she loves. Does that not sound good? That sounds good. So I don't think that these books are connected. I think that these are just standalone novels by the same author. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that they are standalones. So I cannot wait to dive into these books, and I cannot wait to put these beautiful pieces of artwork on my shelves, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one actually has 3 in here, and this book here on top, I've been surfing on Pangobooks like it's freaking Pinterest. For those of you that don't know me, I do not have social media besides Pinterest and YouTube, and I haven't had social media in like over 6+ years. So when I tell you I scroll through Thriftbooks and Book Outlet and Pinterest and book recommendations like I'm on an Instagram page, that is exactly what I do. I scroll, add to list. I scroll, add to list. I scroll, add to list. Like, that's my favorite pastime, is literally putting books on my wish list or my cart. So I tend to do that a lot on Pangobooks, and I actually was just on there the other night and I added this to my list. And I'm glad I didn't buy it because I literally already bought it in a past purchase. Can you believe that? And that is where my library scanner comes in handy, you guys. I'm able to scan all of my books into an app on my phone or my computer, so that way when I am out and about, I can literally like, did I buy this book already? Because I literally catch myself doing that all the time, I kid you not. Then I can just go look on my phone, type in the X Talk, boom, okay, I already have that book, and now I know. Like I said, this has been sitting in boxes over here, so they have not been scanned into my library yet, so I didn't even realize that I had this book. I tell you, I ordered a bunch of books, and I have no idea what I bought. Like, literally, I don't. Okay, so we have a novel, The X Talk by Rachel Lynn Solomon. It says, Love is on the Air. So it says, public radio co-hosts navigate mixed signals in this sparkling romantic comedy debut. So I'm not going to read every single synopsis on all of the books that I unboxed today, because then we will literally be here for like an hour or more if I did that. But this just sounds really, really good. You have like maybe like a talk show, radio show of some sort, and I'm going to assume that the two hosts start to fall in love with each other. You know I'm a sucker for romance, so I had to pick this up. That sounds really good. The cover, I love this pink. So, so pretty. So we have that. We have Eliza Starts a Rumor, a novel by Jane L. Rosen, author of 9 Women, 1 Dress. So it says, a smart, engaging treat for Big Little Lies fans, the perfect summer read. All it takes is one rumor, and 4 lives will never be the same. Come on. You have me at rumor. I want to know what the rumor is. I want to know what the characters go through in this book because of the rumor. We don't even have to read further about what this book is about because it's already captured my heart. So we have that book. And then we have The Magic of Found Objects, a novel by Maddie Dawson, best-selling author of Matchmaking for Beginners. It says, in the book of life, can a woman write her own happily ever after? Okay, so I'm going to read the synopsis on this because we just have to. I want to know more. Even though I read the synopsis in all of these books, I've completely forgotten by now, so we're going to read it again. So it says, Phronsie Linnell was conceived at Woodstock in a serendipitous liaison between a free-spirited hippie and a farmer's son, and was born with magical wonder flicking in her DNA, and rationality knit into her bones. All her life, she's been torn between the two. But now that she's been betrayed by both love and the mother she once idolized, her rational side is winning. So when her best friend from childhood proposes that they give up on romance and marry each other, Phronsie agrees. Who better to spend your life with than your best friend? Maybe the connection they already have is love. Maybe there's no falling to be done. But immediately after they announce their engagement, she encounters someone who makes a very charming and compelling argument for revisiting romance. While her even-keeled stepmother argues for the safety that comes with her new engagement, and her mother relays messages from the universe to hold out for true love, Phronsie must look to her own heart to find the answers that have been there all along. Come on. That sounds super, super good. Sounds heartbreaking for her best friend if she does end up choosing this new guy that she starts falling for, but makes a great read for me and readers like you. So I'm excited for this. I'm really, really excited. Okay, last book unwrapping in this box. And then because we're only at like 10 minutes, I'll probably do some more book unboxings. So we'll see. Ooh, okay, so we have some hardbacks. So we have Sign Here, a novel by Claudia Lux. This is a book of the month book. I've said this before, I did sign up for book of the month and I got 2 subscription boxes and then I stopped it because I just didn't want to pay $17.99 for a book. I thought that was ridiculous. And I kid you not, I got this book for no more than $8. I don't know where it stands on the $2 to $8 mark because I don't remember, but I know I didn't pay more than $8 for it. And that is such a steal because look at this. It literally looks in pristine condition and it doesn't even look like it's been touched. Like it literally looks like Book of the Month sent it to me. So I ended up getting a lot of the Book of the Month books, and I've mentioned this before in my last haul that I kind of am thinking about making like a Book of the Month bookshelf just for my Book of the Month books because I did end up getting quite a few. But we have Sign Here, which just sounded so intriguing. So it says, a darkly humorous, surprisingly poignant, and utterly gripping debut novel about a guy who works in hell, literally, and is on the cusp of a big promotion if only he can get one more member of the wealthy Harrison family to sell their soul. Come on. This book definitely got me. I'm here for this book. I want to see if the Harrison family will actually sell their soul to this guy. Like, this just sounds so, so good. So we picked up this. Sounds really intriguing. So I picked up that book. Then I have The Confessions of Franny Langton, a novel by Sarah Collins. This book sounded so interesting. So it says, no one knows the worst thing they're capable of until they do it. So basically this follows our main character, Franny Langdon, who is accused of a brutal double murder of her employees. I believe she is a slave or something. It says that people are saying she's a seductress, a witch, a master manipulator, a whore. And she can't recall what happened that fateful evening or how she came to be covered in the victim's blood, even if remembering could save her life. So she grew up on a Jamaican plantation. So yeah, I think she was a slave, and this is just kind of like her testimony and her confessions. So I don't know, this just sounded really, really intriguing to me. This is a fiction book, so it's not nonfiction, but I don't know, this just sounds really, really good to me, and I cannot wait to dive into this book and see what this book is all about. So I picked that up. We also have Down Comes the Night, a novel by Allison Saft. Love makes monsters of us all. Very intriguing. Okay, so it says, he saw the darkness in her magic. She saw the magic in his darkness. Need I say more? Need I say more? So, I don't know. This sounded really, really good to me. Like I said, I'm not going to read the synopsis on every single book because we will be here forever, and I still need to scan all these books into my app and then also organize them on my shelf. So we're gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys have your pen and paper out and are writing down any book that catches your eye. I absolutely love doing that. Hence, that's why I have a problem with buying books, because I just don't know when enough is enough. Literally, I don't. Okay, so this box is empty. So that is the last box that I have not opened, that I will be like unboxing for the first time with you guys. So I do have some more books over here. Dive into this box, this big old box here. And I think this will be our last one that we do, because then this video will just be way too long. Okay, so first up, I've already opened this box, but I've kind of honestly forgot what was in this box. So first up, we have the third and fourth book of the Twisted series. So we have Twisted Hate and Twisted Lies by Anna Hong. You have heard me talk about this book. If you have watched my vlogs, you've seen me talking about this book and reading this book. If you've watched my past book hauls and bookshelf organization videos, you would know that I am in love with this series. I've already read the first book in the series, and I am working on the second. I am literally almost done with it, and I cannot wait to move on to the third and fourth book. Love, love, love. These are probably my favorite books that I have ever read. And if you know me, then you know that I absolutely love Twilight. And I'm going to say that these are passing up Twilight. Like, it's so good. It's so juicy. It's spicy. And you just have like that possessive, obsessive, just head over heels in love for their partner. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So we have books 3 and 4 of that series, and each book kind of follows a different character from the first book, which I absolutely love. So in the first book, you have our two main characters, Ava and Alex, and then in the second book that I'm reading, we have Princess Bridget, which was Ava's friend in the first book, and her bodyguard that are falling in love. Who doesn't love that trope? I absolutely love that trope. Love it, love it, love it. The third book, you follow Josh and Jules. I knew it. I knew those two were going to get together because they were being really weird and just like, ugh, I don't like you. You get on my nerves type. And when people act like that, it's because they like each other. So you follow her brother and her best friend Jules in this book. And then in the fourth book, you follow Christian and Stella, which Stella is also one of her best friends. So love, 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 love that, love that. So we have those two books. All right, we have King of Wrath by Anna Hong. So this is another series by Anna Hong that I am super excited to dive into. It says, she was my North Star, the brightest jewel in my sky. So let's go ahead and read the synopsis on this, because why not? It says, ruthless, meticulous, arrogant, billionaire CEO Dante Russo thrives on control, both personally and professionally. He never planned to marry until the threat of blackmail forces him into an engagement with a woman he barely knows. Vivian Lau, Jewelry Harris, and daughter of his newest enemy. The wife he never wanted and the weakness he never saw coming. It doesn't matter how beautiful or charming she is. Dante will do everything in his power to destroy the blackmail and their betrothal. There's only one problem. Now that he has her, he can't bring himself to let her go. Elegant, ambitious, well-mannered, Vivian Lau is the perfect daughter and her family's ticket into the highest echelons of society. Marrying a blue-blooded Russo means opening doors that would otherwise remain closed to her new money parents. While the rude, elusive Dante isn't her idea of a dream partner, she agrees to their arranged marriage out of duty. Craving his touch was never part of the plan. Neither was the worst possible outcome, falling in love with her future husband. This is like your billionaire trope, which I absolutely love that as well. So this is another series. I did pick up the second book, but I don't know what box that is in. I'm really excited to dive into this world. Then we have The Cactus by Sarah Haywood. It says, even the prickliest cactus has its flower. So I picked this up. It says, in this charming and poignant debut, one woman's unconventional journey to finding love means learning to embrace the unexpected. So this just really stood out to me and caught my eye. We have a beautiful green cover here, and this is part of the Reese's Book Club. So yeah, I have this book. Also picked up a Colleen Hoover book, Reminders of Him. So it says, a young mother fights to earn a place in her child's life, but is there room for her? So this seems really, really good. So although Colleen Hoover is a fiction author, I feel like a lot of her books can relate to actual real life. And I really like that about her writing style. So I'm really excited to dive into this book, you guys. I did pick up quite a few Colleen Hoover books throughout a lot of these book hauls, so definitely be on the lookout for those. So I'm really, really excited to read some more work of Colleen Hoover. Okay, I also picked up Romantic Comedy by Curtis Sittenfeld. And this is also part of the Reese's Book Club. How pretty is this cover? So beautiful. So it says, a comedy writer thinks she's sworn off love until a dreamy pop star flips the script on all her assumptions. A hilarious, observant, and deeply tender novel from the New York Times bestselling author of Eligible, Rodham, and Prep. So this just sounded really, really good. You basically, I think, have like a host that works at like a comedy show, and really don't know too much about it, but you know, she falls in love and it's romance. So yeah, I had to pick it up. So I have that. Ooh, I picked up The Guilt Trip by Sandy Jones, which is also part of the Reese's Book Club pick. It says, they went away as friends. They came back as suspects. You guys, this book sounds so good. I have to read you the synopsis. It says, Rachel and Jack, Paige and Noah, and Will, 5 friends who've known one another for years. Then along came Allie, Will's new fiancée. The 3 couples traveled to Portugal for Allie and Will's destination wedding. The weekend away at the gorgeous clifftop villa is a chance to relax and get to know Allie a little better. She seems perfectly nice, and Will seems happy after years of bad choices. But when Rachel discovers a shocking secret about Allie, everything changes. As the wedding weekend unfolds, the secrets each of them holds begin to spill, and friendships and marriages threaten to unravel. You guys, does that not sound intriguing? Like, oh, that sounds so good. You guys, the cover price on this book is $27.99, and I got it for no more than $8. That is a steal, a complete steal. I cannot wait to dive into that book. All right, next we have The Homewreckers by Mary Kay Andrews. Love, Murder, and Faulty Wiring. Very intriguing. I actually picked up another novel by this author when we went on our spring break vacation. I have yet to unbox that book haul with you guys, but when I seen that this author had another book, I definitely had to pick it up. I'm not going to dive into what this is like all about, but it definitely sounded really intriguing. So definitely look up the synopsis on this book because it sounded oh so good. Ooh, okay. Another book that I have been super excited to read is Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. Bad boys don't live happily ever after. You don't have to say anymore. You've got me at that line, okay? You've definitely got me. This is part of a series. I'm not sure if this is the first book in this series, but I did pick this up. It says, there was only one woman who could set me free, but I would rather set myself on fire than ask Sloane Walton for anything. Very, very intriguing. So I cannot wait to pick up the other books in the series. I don't know. I might have already. I'm telling you, I bought so many books. I don't even know what I picked up at this point. But how beautiful is this cover? This is part of the Bloom Books publishing. So absolutely love this cover. Super, super beautiful. And then the last 3 in the box, and that is going to do it for our book haul in this video. But we have 3 left, and that is the Summer I Turned Pretty series. We have The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han, and this is the best-selling author of To All the Boys I Loved Before. And then we have It's Not Summer Without You. Forgot to show you guys this one. And then We'll Always Have Summer. So this is, I believe, a Prime original show, and I had been wanting to watch it, but I wanted to read the books first. I'm really weird like that. If there is a book to a movie, I have to read the book first and then watch the movie so I can critique it all to hell, right? Yeah. So this is The Summer I Turned Pretty. It says, some summers are just destined to be pretty. When each summer begins, Belly leaves her school life behind and escapes to Cousins Beach, the place she has spent every summer of her life. Not only does the beach house mean home away from home, but her favorite people are there: Susanna, her mother's best friend, and her sons, Conrad and Jeremiah. Belly has been chasing Conrad for as long as she can remember, and more than anything, she hopes this summer will be different. Despite distractions from a new guy named Cam and lingering looks from Conrad's brother Jeremiah, Belly's heart belongs to Conrad. Will he offer his to her? Will this be the summer that changes everything? Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to dive into these books, you guys, and I also cannot wait to watch the show. So we have quite a little pile here of some books, you guys. So I'm going to let the music play and I'm going to scan all of these books into my app, and then I'm going to organize them on my shelf. So come along with me while I do that. Alright, you guys, so now I'm going to add all of these books to my bookshelf. Right now I have like general fiction, fantasy, my middle grade books, my murder mystery book. And so I'm going to add these to my bookshelf. And then I have a huge stack of romance books to put up. So come along with me as I add all of these beautiful books to my shelf. Okay, so I went ahead and finished organizing my bookshelves. I wouldn't say I completely love it. I need to play around with it a little bit more, but I also need to buy my other bookshelves to finish this wall because I definitely need the space. But I am waiting to purchase those because look, I have more boxes except for that one. That's the empty box that I just emptied right now, but I still have that box. There's a bag there and all of these bags here to put on my shelves, you guys. And let me kind of give you guys an overview of what my shelves are looking like. So they're getting pretty full. We do have a couple of empty gaps more books can fit, but I definitely need more space. So I'm not going to give you guys a full overview tour today because I already did that in my bookshelf organization video. So if you want more of an in-depth tour, definitely click on the link down below. But I added those middle grade books here. I'm not very happy with this bookshelf. I definitely need a second bookshelf for middle grade. I went ahead and moved some of my fantasy books up here. This was just vampire books only. Don't mind the stickers, you guys. I buy a lot of secondhand books and unfortunately they have stickers. I do take all of my stickers off, but it's a task within itself, so I still have some stickers to take off. So this is just fantasy now. I added 2 of my fantasy books here. Not totally in love with this shelf either because I kind of just had like retellings, a couple fantasy, and then witchy books here. So definitely need more shelves to like expand and separate fantasy genres. I didn't do anything to this shelf. This is like murder mystery thriller books. Down here I kind of like separated, so I have fantasy books here and murder mystery thriller books down here. Didn't do anything to this shelf. This has like self-help inspirational books. I have an Anne Frank book there. I have all my Bibles. I did have the overflow of these murder mystery thriller books down here, but I honestly didn't like them being right next to my Bibles, so I moved them up here. I didn't do anything to these shelves, but I'll give you guys a quick overview because I absolutely love these shelves. I am still waiting to get more Sarah J. Maas books. So all of my Sarah J. Maas books are going to go there, but I don't have all of them in yet. But yeah, if you did not see my Illumicrate unboxing, which I don't know if that video is going to go up before this one, but definitely check it out in the link below if it is, because I absolutely loved the Illumicrate box that I got, and it was my first ever Illumicrate unboxing that I've ever done, and it was my first Illumicrate box that I ever received and unboxed with you guys, so that was super fun. Definitely check it out. Over here, I didn't change anything. I have all my drama books up here. I added all of my Anna Hong books. This one is out of order because, like I said, I'm currently reading book 2 in the Twisted series, and I am almost finished. So I definitely had to show off my Anna Hong books because I am really loving her work. So I put my Anna Hong books there. I added some more of the romance books here. I put my Colleen Hoover books here, and then I just like added a few more romance there. I also made this my romance shelf. This was like my Asian shelf, but I put more romance down here, and then I threw my Asian books and manga books down here, and then I did add that Confessions of Franny Langton, since it's basically like general fiction, and that's what these books are. They kind of don't have a home because they're just like basic general literary fiction. And then down there are my graphic novels and comic books. So yeah, that is how I organized my books on my shelf. So that is going to be it for this video, you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that the books gave you guys some inspiration on what kind of books to add to your wish list or your cart the next time you are out shopping for books, whether it be online or in person. Definitely get your hands on a library scanner. I will leave a link down below to the library scanner that I bought off of Amazon. I didn't pay more than 40 bucks for my library scanner, and I absolutely love it. I will also leave a link down to the Libib app that I use to scan all of my books into. And yeah, get your hands on a scanner, because if you're a book lover like me and a huge bookworm and a book advocate, you're gonna love that thing. It is so much fun and just a lifesaver in the sense of like knowing what books you have versus what books you don't have when you're shopping for books. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me scan all of my books into my app. It is like really therapeutic and calming and peaceful when I'm doing that. I absolutely love it so much. Like, I wish I had more books to scan. Like, I should just be a librarian. Like, I honestly should. I would love to open up my own library one day. That would be amazing. But yeah, I also hope that the bookshelf organization might have given you some motivation or inspiration to create your own library or way of organizing your bookshelves. I basically organize my bookshelf on what fits my vision. So I like to organize my books by genre, and typically genres on how I want them. Like, I have drama. This would not be categorized as drama in any other bookstore, but I like having all of my like high school setting drama books here. I love that. Gossip Girl, classic books that I grew up on, and The Show. You gotta love them. Love them, love them, love them. So I kind of just like, you know, organize my books on what fits me and what I like, what is like aesthetic to my eye. And yeah, definitely comment down below some book recommendations. You know, I love to hear from you guys. I'm always looking to add more books to my library. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next book haul, because you know I have a lot more coming for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. Help out your girl's channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. If you love all things bookish, grocery hauls, day in the life vlogs, then I am your girl. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next haul.